sort of chit chat, get ready with me type thing. I'm going to be doing a full face using entirely Essence Cosmetics products. I can't remember what video it'll be, probably one of my last 2 videos. I filmed a haul of a bunch of Essence products that I was sent from PR. So I thought that I would go through and sort of give you a first impressions, full-faced, one brand tutorial type thing. Not really a tutorial because I'm not doing anything specific. But yeah, I'm just going to be trying out a bunch of new products for the first time. I've tried pretty much none of these on my face yet. I've swatched a lot of them, but I haven't tried them out. I'm also going to be doing lip swatch videos for a bunch of the lipsticks that I've got. So that will be coming up soon. But first I just want to do this. My face is just like freshly clean, so there's nothing in the way. And I'm going to be starting with the Essence Pure Nude Makeup Natural Finish No Makeup Feel, which is this foundation in Pure Beige. So as you can see, it's got a pump, which is really nice. It means you're not shoving your fingers in your product. As you can see also, it's quite runny, kind of like the Makeup Forever. So hopefully this doesn't drip off my face while I reach for a brush. It also has a bit of a scent, so if you really hate scented products, it might bug you. But it's quite nice. It's kind of sort of fruity, if that makes any sense. Fruity, fresh smell. So I'm just using my Real Techniques buffing brush to buff that into the skin. And it does seem to match my skin tone really well. Might be a little yellow for me, but other than that I think it's okay. It also sets really quickly, like I'm not really feeling it on my skin. Maybe you can see how well that's setting on my skin. It's just really nice, sort of a light to medium coverage probably. I don't have too much to cover, so I'm kind of lucky. I also have the Pure Nude concealer that goes with the foundations in all the same colors. And so ignore the sort of orangey one, but the other two, this one and this one, are both the Pure Nude concealers. And the pinker one is Pure Sand, which is I think what I'm going to use right now, just because I think that'll brighten up my under eyes a bit better. And it is a fair bit lighter than the foundation, which is good. So that blends in again quite nicely and covers pretty well. I'm also going to try out this Say No To Redness concealer, which is a minty green color. I'm just going to try to cover up a couple of these dots or blemishes or whatever you want to call them. I don't have many. I still can't decide what I think of color correcting, stuff like that, but it seems fine. It doesn't leave me looking green. Now I don't have a powder, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat for one product, my Rimmel Stay Matte. And I'm just going to do it under my eyes. I think the rest of my face has set pretty well, so I'm just going to do that concealer because it is quite creamy and I don't want it to wreck my mascara or eyeshadow or anything. If it starts to get shiny, I might do my T-zone a little later, but usually I would fill in my brows, but I don't have a brow pencil, so I'm going to be relying on one of these brow gels. So I'll probably do that a little later. First, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try to contour. So I'm going to use the contour powder out of the number 2 medium, which is more of a cool tone with a pink highlight, and I'm just going to use the bronzer portion on my contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to try and contour my face. That is a little orange, but it's not bad. Get up into the hairline. It's also very pigmented, so warning. And then I'm going to use my XO Beauty bronzer brush just to buff it out a bit better. It's quite nice. It's not as cool as I was hoping it would be, but it's quite nice. So I'm using the Silky Touch blush in Baby Doll, which is this color right here. I think it has... It's like a satin. It doesn't really have much of a shimmer, I don't think. Or I'm completely blind. Oh, it's very pigmented. This is just the e.l.f. blush brush. Oh yeah, that definitely has a bit of a sheen. It's very pretty though. I think I'm gonna go with the Smokey set because it's more obvious to me how I would use the colors. It does come with a pretty nice dense little sponge tip applicator, but I'm not going to use it. As you can see, it just has those 3 colors, got a deeper one, a more silvery one, and a highlight. It does tell you what to do with them, but I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna sort of half cheat because I'm gonna prime my eyes, and I wasn't sent a primer, but I do, as you probably know, use the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. So I'm gonna prime my eyelids because I would do this for any eyeshadow. Actually, I'm going to use one of the sponge tip ones, the bigger one, to apply my lid color. I'm going to use the lighter medium shade as my lid color. And I sort of pat that on. This is pretty much the only thing sponge tip applicators can be good for, is sort of patting on product. It sort of has a mauve-y color to it. Bit of a lavender. It's very pretty. So that's that shade all on its own. And now I'm going to use the darker shade to do my crease. That actually blends really easily. Though I would suggest using more of like a transition color so that, you know, it's easier to blend. But it blends quite nicely all on its own. And some of the definition has definitely gotten lost. So I'm going to use a teeny bit more on the tip and sort of wedge that into the crease. And then I'm going to take a bigger blender brush, just clean, and swipe it over the outer edge just to clean it up a little. And then I'm just going to use my finger in the highlight. I'm going to put that on the inner corner. And under the brow. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's nothing super special, but it's definitely pretty. Alright, so now I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to use the other contour powder duo, which is the light one, and I'm going to use this sort of more champagne peachy one. Use a little bit. I do think that has a bit of a blue shimmer in it, which is interesting. It's very frosty. So if frosty's not your thing, keep that in mind. Now brows, I guess. So I'm going to use the dark Make Me Brow, which is clearly their attempt at copying Gimme Brow. I'm using the dark brown one, and this one does have little fibers in it as well. And it's got a teeny tiny little brush, which is great. So I usually use something aside from gel, so we'll see how well this works for me. It's a fair bit darker, so it seems to actually be filling in pretty well. That's not bad. I could see that wearing that on like a regular everyday. It sort of fills without really shaping. The only thing that bugs me is up here in the corner where I usually fill it in. That'll definitely work better for me over a brow pencil, but it's definitely not bad. I like that it's really cool tone too. Alright, and for lips, I'm going to use, I think it's probably one of my favorite lip products I was sent. And it is actually, they call it XXXL Long-Lasting Lip Gloss, but it's one of the mattes. So basically, it's a matte liquid lipstick. Kind of like the NYX matte lip creams. This one is in Velvet Rose, so I'll just pop that on. And they smell really good, like frosting. So it's just a really soft, almost corally pink. And they're really, really comfortable. And they feel really, really hydrating. For eyeliner, I'm going to use one of their gel eye pencil waterproof pencil things. I'm going to use the green one that doesn't have a name on my sticker. It's just a deep forest green. And I want to see how well these work on the waterline. That actually glows on really, really nicely. And we'll just have to see how it lasts. Alright, and then for mascara, I'm using the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara Waterproof. I'm super thankful they sent me a waterproof, and also that they sent me this mascara. I have used it once before, but I stopped using it because the brush came off of the wand and got stuck in the bottle, and I never repurchased it. But as you can see, it has this big, chunky, full brush, and I loved it last time I used it. And that's just one coat. This lipstick, by the way, kind of reminds me of a peachy cream cup from MAC. I love any mascara that gives you good volume with only one coat. And then just for fun, I'm going to do another coat on the top lashes. So that's the difference between 2 coats and 1 coat. So first impressions, there's nothing here that I'm really disappointed with. The eyeshadow could be more pigmented, but it's also pretty inexpensive. It's pretty good, I'm pretty happy with it. The contour was a pretty nice color. The blush is really pretty. Sorry if I'm a little pink, like I think I'm warm or something. The foundation is really nice, like it's set completely on my forehead, my chin. These matte lip glosses are so nice. The mascara is great. And I'm hoping that eyeliner will be great too, because it looks really pretty. And I like how this brow gel goes on. It does get a little crunchy, but not too crunchy. Like I can't feel it on my eyebrows, but it's definitely going to hold the hair in place. So yeah, overall I'm pretty impressed with this stuff. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see reviews on. As I said, I will be doing lip swatches and sort of reviews of all of the lip products that I received coming up in the next couple of weeks. But also you can go check out my Instagram where I posted a picture with like a big flat layout on the table of all of the products. And if there's anything in there that interests you that you want to see swatches of or see a review on, let me know either here or in the comments of that picture or anywhere that floats your boat, and I will get to that as soon as I possibly can. Some of these reviews I'll probably be doing on my blog. Some of them will show up here on my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to see more videos from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys. Hi guys, so I got like a really big box from Essence, like a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. So like hand for scale. I'm not going to be in this video because I'm not wearing makeup and I'm not ready, but I want to open this right now. So yeah, I thought I would just open it on camera so you guys could see what I got.